to thrive and eat cake.
And here to show us how to add the finishing touches to the GTU birthday cake is Sharon Stephenson, celebrating with us. Hello.
Hello, thank you for having me back. This is so fun.
I know you were here for Halloween themed cake and cookies.
Yep, that's right.
You blew us away though. Your talent is just on another level. You had that black cake that caught my eye. I ended up taking it home and gobbling it up with my family.
Good.
And you know what? Your cake, it's a work of art and it is so tasty.
That is the goal. That is the goal, to have something that looks beautiful and also tastes super great.
Okay, what did you bring for us? Because I'm eyeing those cupcakes right there.
Yes, okay, so we have some cupcakes here and they are decked out in gold and black. The theme is the gold and black, is what I was told. And then we have our cake here. And we are going to finish this cake, and you two are going to help me do that. Well,
okay, we'll do that.
You two are going to do it.
Are we going to dive into how everyone else is black and gold? And
so we had a pivot last minute because we couldn't really find dresses that fit well for the black and gold thing. Anyway, don't worry about it. Anything
everyone
else
looks fantastic.
Everyone looks amazing.
Do you really want me to help? Remember what happened last time? We had a mishap in the kitchen. What happened, Sharon?
Well, there was a dipped cat that came out legless a little bit, and then there was black coloring on the teeth.
All over my teeth, I think, for the rest of the day.
When you eat black fondant, yes.
She's like, wait, you don't eat it until it is dried and hardened. So I learned that the hard way.
Royal icing is much better when it's actually set. But it was still,
I won't do it today. I'm prepared. Okay.
So I'm doing it. You pulled me in. Thanks, Dina, which usually happens.
We will do gold instead of black today.
Gold teeth is great.
Yes, yeah, gold teeth is great. Okay, so what we're going to do, Dina, I'm going to have you finish our drip. So right here on this lower tier, we have this our drip already painted gold, because who doesn't want to be dripped in gold? And so we are going to have you finish this top one.
I can handle that.
Yes. So we start off with a white ganache and drip it on. But to make it gold, we will actually literally paint it gold.
And what's that made out of?
Yeah, what is that made out of?
So this is a gold luster dust, and it's actually a little bit of alcohol, and then you just mix it until it's a good consistency.
And it's edible.
Edible, yep. And then you will just paint it on for us.
Fun. Okay, I'm gonna work on this. And
yes.
Then Saray gets something really fun.
Yeah, okay, so we have an assortment of colored spheres right here, and it kind of creates the look of like a balloon arch, which we've seen beautiful balloon arches today.
Is this going on the cake?
Yes, yes. And then we have a topper right here. So it will be your responsibility to put on the balls where you like and where you see fit. So if you want them clustered together, then you can do that. If you want to put them in different places.
Do you have any tips though?
Well, I have done the bottom tier here.
Okay, let me see where it, oh, and so you can just stick it on the side.
Yeah, so you just stick it right in wherever you feel like.
Oh, you have a lot of creative freedom. I feel like this is my chance to redeem myself and my hands shaking.
And it is working beautiful. But look how it is beautiful.
Okay.
Okay, wait.
It's perfect.
Okay, you know what? Maybe I do go on the bottom.
And then you can go on the top. You can go wherever you would like.
You have to have a steady hand for this. I don't want to get any on the cake itself.
Right.
Okay, you said this is buttercream. So the inside is what color?
So it's a white, it's just a very classic white vanilla cake with a buttercream.
Yum, that's
We're
my
going
favorite,
with a classic vibe. You know what, mine too.
Yeah,
you can never go wrong with something like that.
I wanted you to tell everybody about what's on the top of these. I thought this was really interesting. If you, here, let's get a shot of these little gold pieces.
Those little gold
what are these
rods.
Called?
They're golden rods and they're edible, but if you break it open, inside is spaghetti. It's like a piece of spaghetti inside of it.
Did you make them?
No, no, I buy them.
Oh, wow.
Can we see it?
But how funny.
Yeah, right there, hold on. There you go, okay, let's do it.
They're so fun and they're so beautiful, but it's just like a little spaghetti inside.
Okay, hold on, should we do a little cheers?
Well, I'm not gonna.
Let's see the middle. Here, cheers.
Cheers. Okay. I thought it was candy. Oh my God,
if I break a veneer on the birthday show, it will have been worth it. Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah. Isn't that funny?
That's hard though.
It's delicious too.
Yes. It's spaghetti. It sure is. Okay.
Okay, I gotta finish my work here.
I don't want to break my teeth.
No, don't do that.
Oh wait,
don't
the topper.
Yes. So we have our topper, happy birthday topper.
Okay. And then how did you make that though?
I have a mold, and so I did the mold, and then
How high does it go?
you can push it right down.
All the way down.
Yep. And then I just paint. I use this same gold to paint the letters, the happy birthday letters on it.
Did we finish?
Look at that.
Okay, it's ready.
What do you think, audience? Does it look pretty?
I think it is perfect.
We did okay. We did it.
We did it. I didn't break anything. I didn't turn my teeth black. Oh, we're thriving today. Okay, if somebody wants to hire you for a birthday party, anniversary, wedding, how far in advance do we need to grab you and book you?
Well, it really depends on the weekend. Some weekends are just happen to be busier than others, but a good rule of thumb is at least 4 to 6 weeks out.
Ooh, okay, get on it right now.
Yeah.
Cher's Cakes on Instagram and Facebook. Thank you so much for celebrating with us.
You're so welcome. This is so fun.
Oh, it's a thing of beauty. All right, up next,
Perfect.
we're just getting started.